for the 1v1 Elite. Show it's time for the 1v1 Elite Showdown. Hello there, and we are live in Game 2 of the semi-finals. In the north, you'll find Noggano is going USF on Crossing in the Woods. What the hell? He is currently, I'm just saying the score now, 1-0 up versus, who do we find in the south, Devon?
On the south, we have Isildur playing as OKW now, trying to get the win as the faction that Noggano just played with.
Okay then, and let's see if he can replicate Noggano's successes. Now, Dev, you and I were just talking about Crossroads. This map is boring, but it's really, really balanced, isn't it? It's like, you know...
Well, you can't go wrong when the map is symmetric.
You can't, right? But like, some of the early game stuff, it gets really slow because it's so wide and a lot of the units just aren't meeting each other. I noticed in that previous game, it felt like, hang on, let's just all have a break. We need to do some capping. That's what it felt like. And
yeah. When you have like a big retreats to the base, then the time to get like, you know, action again in the center of the map is going to take a long while.
Yeah.
More so than in the other maps.
I think so. But here we go. First engagement's possibly coming up. Nope, the rear echelons.
So in this matchup, I would say that it's pretty balanced, but I think that it's easier to screw up playing as US than it is with OKW.
Especially with Rifleman, of course. Rifleman being such an expensive target and seemingly dropping like flies at times, Devon.
Yeah, just as you say that, we got the Rifleman here, almost I think dropping a model on one of them.
Yeah, a large amount of health was lost, certainly. Elsewhere in the east, First Grenadier is pushing out. Rear echelon were able to cap it, the victory point, but nothing else.
I think the problem, like in this matchup, or what's difficult to control is how well you trade with Rifleman versus Volks, because we both know that Volks are cheaper, and they usually trade pretty well against Rifleman. But we'll see how Noggano does it.
Let's see right now. Good preservation by Isildur, knowing he was outgunned, so gets out of there with only dropping one Soldaten on the squad. And Devem, obviously this is a Commander Ban tournament. I think you had the Commander Bans up. Could you just quickly relate to us what they banned?
Yeah. We got from Noggano, we got the Command Panther ban and the Overwatch.
Yep.
Both really good bans in my opinion. And from Isildur, he banned Mechanized and Airborne, which I'd say are probably the meta commanders for USF.
Leaving us with Armor, Recon, and Heavy Cav. First Grenadiers getting pushed away, one anchoring behind the sandbag, leaving Isildur with Grand Offensive, which we saw last game, Scavenge, and First Doom, which I've never been able to say.
I think it was good enough.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So I gotta say that I'm really surprised with the map control. Noggano only has 3 Rifleman squad against 4 Volks and 1 Storm Pioneer, and look at the map control.
It's almost artistic, his infantry usage and tactics. Jumping from cover to cover almost perfectly. Getting to great positions. Rear echelons escape.
Yeah, I would say almost that he's like he probably wouldn't want a better start than this one.
Obviously going into lieutenants. Probably Stuart first, Emma.
Yeah, he's already attacking the mechanized platoon command post, so definitely a Stuart coming in pretty soon.
Watch him go for a crazy M20 now. That would be unheard. Oh, saying that about positioning. Yeah, there we go. Noggano realizes he's out of position, jumps in the garrison. He makes very astute tactical decisions very quickly, it seems.
Yeah, you notice that he's trying to preserve his manpower, so he's early retreating the Rifleman. Pretty smart from him. We got the M20 AE.
Oh, M20! I did say it could be, but that was a joke. You very rarely see M20s these days.
I think sometimes it's good to use it just for the shock value, because usually, obviously, the opponent isn't expecting the M20, so no Rocketton. But he has to be wary of these mines.
Yeah, the mine just in front of that garrison, that's probably going to get triggered. And this one here, just below that, so the M20's, you know... Nobody ever expects the M20. You ever heard the Spanish Inquisition thing?
Exactly. Let's see if the M20
No one
can-
expects the M20. Its chief weapons are surprise, surprise and fear, fear and surprise. Its two chief weapons are fear, surprise, and armored skirts. It'll
I'm
come
still
in.
not too sure about the choice though, just because he already has some mines up and he has the mechanized up, so he has access to force, and obviously that's going to delay the steward. So, but we'll see how it pays off.
Very
Also
low
now
health
yeah.
rifleman exiting the base. Jesus, they're getting pushed away immediately. That is Noggano having to preserve. He does now have the 50 cal upgrade also. 20, already getting 2 kills, DevM, so not overly bad. Well, 3 and counting, not bad at all.
Yeah, it's doing actually pretty good damage to the Volks, even if they're in green cover. I'm surprised. But the problem is that, you know, the mechanized is going to obviously be very efficient against no Stewart USF kind of build, which Noggano is going for. He's still very far away from the Stewart, and I think that the first vehicle from the mechanized is almost there.
Nice
Just
mine,
like 5 fuel.
nice mine clearing there by Noggano, making sure his M20 is okay.
With the rifleman.
Yeah.
He
So-
does have a minesweeper, but it's in base.
That's a shame. At least he now knows where to go with the minesweeper. He may uncover the other. And the M20's not been bad at all. 6 kills, DevM. That's really good.
Yeah, it is. I think that he's probably going to go for a mine of his own with the M20. Just to kind of counter the Panzer II or the Puma.
Not a bad idea at all. Oh, more minesweeping.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh, and the Panzer II is actually quite far away, of course. It has a very long build time.
That's still going to kind of hurt Noggano because this was the window of time for the M20 to do more damage.
Certainly. I think he got 6 kills, so it wasn't terrible. He's now swept all mines with 3 different methods. The traditional one coming last, and now he's going to lose the squad. Yeah, he should be alright.
At least he has the ambulance out.
Yeah, he should be alright, but here comes Isildur in force going for that cutoff.
Here we got the skill blob coming in into the cutoff now.
Skill blob initiated. And here comes the Panzer II, knowing there's no mines there. Just coming to scout the situation. M20's going to have to recrew. No, he's going to fire a bazooka round first, perhaps.
I think he's just trying to...
Still got the
he
damaged
couldn't
engine.
repair. Big mistake from Noggano. He actually put the crew in the M20 before it was repaired. So
We've got a 50 cal that could save the day, but maybe not. We've also got an anti-tank rifle nade, possibly. Oh, couldn't save the squad either.
Yeah, that's so bad. It doesn't have any counters for the Panzer II right now. Although he does almost have the fuel for the Stewart, so we'll have to wait for that. Still though, very commanding position from Isildur right now.
See the M20's efficiency. See how it did? It got 77%, so it did not pay for itself.
Paratroopers standing by. Our supply line just got cut off.
Okay, so I think that Noggano isn't going for the Stewart, I think, because he's upgrading the... Oh, he cancelled it. He was upgrading the racks, but I guess he decided against it and he's going for the Stewart again.
Okay, okay. See if he wants the... You could actually get an airdropped combat group later on. Interesting to use a pack howitzer on this map, perhaps.
Oh, never mind what I said. He actually already locked in the commander, and it is the M20 coming in.
Oh, this is the
Not
M8
the M20,
Greyhound.
the M8.
Hi. No, it's alright. It's you know, pretty odd decision making, Devem. You can be absolutely forgiven for not quite understanding exactly what Noggano's going for with this one, but.
Still not too sure about the decision, but we'll see how it plays off for him.
Wants some mobility, but the Puma is building, and limited window of opportunity is an absolute understatement. This thing's got a glimpse at trying to kill stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that he's going to need another counter. He's definitely going to need either an AT gun or bazookas out to deal with the Puma.
Good positioning from Isildur in the centre. He's also occupying the garrison here. Meanwhile, in the east, although he's attacking this Foch grenade, he's body blocking Noggano again.
Oh, is this a wipe? He really needs it.
He really needs it because the Puma's now coming out. He needs to kill this Foch grenadier. Will he get the final blows he needs?
Oh, it just barely survived, and now the Puma is there. But he does have the Rifleman Vet 1 to protect it.
Yeah, there we go. Just about surviving. Rifle Vet 1 has retreated. Puma could re-engage. Meanwhile, in the east, seems like the MG34 was flanked by a rear echelon.
Yeah, still, he's in a very bad position. Noggano hasn't been able to get one of the fuels on either side of the map. That's really going to hurt him.
Just OPW dominating from the south of crossing in the
Who would
woods.
have thought?
Orders complete. Ready for orders.
I'm surprised that the game is going this way, because that early game from Noggano was really, really well played.
Excellent. I just think that, as you say, triggering that mine, and we all know what mines do, and there it is, you know. Lost the unit that was having shock value, and then that gives Isildur the momentum and the impetus.
Yeah, because right now he's countered on both fronts, Noggano. We got the superior infantry force from Isildur, and we got the Puma to counter any light vehicles coming out from the USF base.
Nice early retreat from Isildur, showing he's sharp at the moment, reacting quickly.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't too sure about that M20. I don't think that either of us was expecting that, and I think it was the bad choice. Oh, that Puma just got 2 riflemen.
Did it? Jesus.
Yeah, 2 models.
Oh, and another one!
What the hell?
Oh no, it just looked like it did that time. Actually, it was the Panzer II, but still. They are known to snipe. They're actually great, as we found in 2018 Devon, they're the perfect sniper counter, the Puma.
I think that right now, if Noggano wants to have a chance, he's probably going to need to go captain and get basically an AT gun out, because he has no other way to counter that. Oh, those nades.
Oh, excellent nades there. Infiltrating the retreat path. Foch Grenadiers dawning down upon Noggano. The little M8's being pushed away. The Puma's gonna punish it further. And here comes the cutoff.
Not too sure what Noggano is thinking of doing right now.
GG / L.
Could be.
Just call it a best of 3 and think Crossroads, Crossing in the Woods didn't exist.
Oh, goddamn.
We did ask what if Isildur, was going to come back fighting and not be psychologically intimidated by Noggano, and we've got our answer. It's not, OKW are a powerful faction, but this cannot be pinned on that, because Noggano was dominating his USF yesterday against the same faction.
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't affected him one bit, the loss, which is good to see. So we probably have a good series on our hands because of that.
I was worrying that exactly that we were going to have a bad series on our hands, and we were just going to be sitting, twiddling our thumbs, waiting for the other semi-final to finish.
He's going for the usual kind of low fuel build right now, Noggano. He has double MGs. I'm expecting probably a captain next with the AT gun support. But still, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because Isildur has all the fuel and he can just take up.
Oh yeah, Isildur's just absolutely dominating him now, pushing in from multiple angles, constantly cycling units in and out of danger and being a constant threat to Noggano. He has more infiltration nades, late reaction from Noggano, just about getting out of there. And,
there's someone in chat saying he needs BARs, but honestly, with the map control he has, he could get 1 BAR and that's it. Not worth it.
No.
He doesn't have the munitions to do anything really.
Might have been a nice thought, instead of getting the M20, he could have got Browning automatics and the Stuart or something, but You know, we're left now backseat gaming and thinking of what Noggano could have done differently.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's the decision of going M20 really cost him the game. I'm not too sure if it was working for him in scrims before or what was it. Obviously, he had some success with it to bring it, but didn't work here against Isildur.
Certainly not. We are now changing to the past tense, but we have every right to. We'll be surprised if Noggano makes a comeback here. We're pleasantly surprised. It would be pretty epic if he could.
Yeah, he's going for one side of the map, which is wise. He needs one side and try to lock it down.
What's
He's
this?
going for double M8.
Double M8. What the hell?
Well, that night it's kind of the double T70 build, you know. It just needs the Diga now.
Yes. Which she doesn't have, and the Puma is obviously going to be very dangerous.
Yeah, going for a double M8 without the Tigan support doesn't help him much, to be honest.
Just dropped a bazooka as well.
He might drop the squad.
Over the pond, no, survives. Riflemen go in.
Oh, he's going to die. He's going to die to the Volks, for sure.
Good, well called out, Devem. Esports League of Legends call out helps me cast.
And there it goes down.
Oh, and the Rifleman too! We could even see infiltration nades if he needs them. He doesn't need them. Oh, this is mopping up.
That's game.
Clean up on L5. Isildur's got his cap on. He's got the mop out.
It has to be. It's a problem when you have one side and you try to do a big push to the center. Because obviously the map is split, so you can have units on the other retreat path pretty easily. That's the problem here. And Noggano didn't account for that.
Oh, and the Greyhounds are trying to force their way back in, but there's a mine. Detonates. Puma takes it out. I think he's just joking now. No, the corpse of the Greyhounds pinning the other Greyhound in. Oh, dear me. Luke's goes for the body block.
We
Puma's.
see that Noggano is a big fan of clearing the mines with vehicles and models as well. It's the insane clan way.
Yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of you.
Comes down from generations. But yeah, this game is pretty over. I'm not sure why Noggano is still playing it.
Well, maybe victory points, but he's not. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get the middle one for a while. 2 Brownings. Oh, you can hear that scream, Van. When I talk, can you hear it?
No.
Oh, I can hear it. That's for certain. Oh, what's this? A little bit of howitzer barrage. BM. Stop him capping the middle.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to take one more VP out, but I don't think he'll be able to be honest.
Yeah, with the Focus Grenadiers capping the west, it's going to be very difficult. But here, this is what Noggano's doing. He knows it's a long-drawn series. He sees Isildur as a big threat, and he's just going to try and get as many victory points as he can. Because how it works in Company Heroes, for those that don't know, it's the amount of victory points you had on the games that you won are counted up at the end if you go to a 5th game, an ace game decider, and that means you get faction selection.
Noggano is pretty smart about that. He's trying, but he won't be able to do it. I think it's going to stay at the same VP count.
Nice.
And I don't think that we'll see USF again from Noggano against Isildur's OKW, but I'm not too sure. Maybe if he tries it again, I don't think we'll see the M20 at least. And there we go.
There we go, dropping from the game.
And 18 minutes again, or 19.
Oh yes,
pretty
2
fast
18-minute games. This is wonderful, excellent. So let's roll on, and I suppose we don't need to analyse this one too much. Just
Really
it's a best of 3 series. We're going to start in a moment. Both players have now warmed up. Fantastic.
Yeah, this was warm up. The best of 3 series starts now.
It's time for the 1v1 Elite Show. It's time for the 1v1 Elite Showdown. What was the KD, Devem? Tell us that again.
It was 38 kills to 91 losses for Noggano.
Ouch. And then let's check out the graphs as well. Yeah, not looking good. Points held. Isildur just dominating.
Jesus, this was a really big stomp.
I'm saying this one was a stomp. I didn't think the previous one was as much.